Eh, sorry. Oh, alright, sorry. I was messing with something right now. I, you shouldn't mess with audio right before stream. I put my microphone in another location. OBS was not picking it up, and I was like, why did I do this? It was fine, alright? It's fine. It's fixed, okay? I was having a panic moment, okay? I have terrible timing when I decide to mess with things. For some reason, I thought right before stream was the perfect moment to mess with things. Alright. I think everything it's being picked up, right? It's yeah, it is. Okay, good. I was like, oh shoot, wait a second. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is 100% fine. I'm just getting everybody back to how they're supposed to be, and we'll go ahead and get started. That's not where you're supposed to be. There you go. Okay. Anyways, now that that's over with and everything is safe, definitely. Good. Good. I don't even know if I don't look. I was messing with my audio things, and I was like, you know what? I have the braveness of actually organizing my things, and that was a mistake. I was like, I will no longer be chaotic, and that was my first problem. Anyways, though, hello, welcome, Cyber Mermaid, that is Master, and Paradorthy Jinx. Welcome. Why did the fish cross the ocean? Oh, I see. To get to the other tide. How many more animals can you come up with? How many more animals? I'm curious. I feel like I just presented a challenge and that challenge just got accepted. Anyways. I've never regretted messing with things directly before stream. I was just sitting here and I was like, I want to make myself useful. That was another mistake. Parky boy, what are you doing? Why are you walking around? Don't go pee on my clothes. I know my clothes are all over the floor. I am aware. But don't go pee on them. No. Don't be so cute. Sorry, he's being distracting and absolutely adorable right now. You're my little old man. Anyways. Slides in ice beams. It's me. Sliding right in, barging to the door, dodging all the bullets and lasers, and make it into like an action movie. I would love that. A Dorothy action movie. Yes, please. Play Save the Princess today. I haven't updated the thingy because I keep forgetting to check when I will be back for stream. So by Friday, I hopefully will have it there. And anyways, even when I'm gone, I'll have the stream scheduled as to when I'll be back, so you guys can always see it that way too. So don't worry, that'll be fine. She said she tried and failed. An attempt was made. I will say that. An attempt was made. Oh yeah, I need to up the volume, huh? Oh yeah, we finished World of Horror, so we have a new game coming up. I downloaded it already. It's on my desktop. But you guys will never see it until Friday. I don't know why I decided to talk like this, but I have. Anyways, we're playing Slay the Princess. If I could find out how to capture the game, there it is. Slay the Princess. We're picking up from the last time, which beats me what we were doing last time. I know we're trying to get to ending, but I don't know why it's taking us so long. Because I can keep getting distracted? Definitely. Just had one of those moments of like, wait a second, what are we doing? What save in my chaotic save file am I supposed to be going? Why do I have a feeling that it is this one? And I probably made it here because I was like, we're gonna explore, but this is the save file. Did I say that? I feel like I'm understanding what past me has done to try to make it easy for myself. But the problem is I never make things easier for myself. I only make them harder. So I find it hard to believe that I actually did that to make it easier. But the problem is I also don't trust myself. I'm gonna assume this is the save file.
You're on a path in the woods.
Not that I would actually
And
know
at the
right
end of
now,
that
but
path
I'm gonna assume that's
is a
it.
cabin. And in the basement of that
Finished
cabin
Razor several
is a
times.
princess.
That explains it. Oh, Kamaris. Welcome. So, what are we doing? So, wait, I think I remember. So, we got the happy ending thingy, princessy thing, and stabbed, right? And then we got Razor, and then stabbed, and then explored, because Razor was absolutely hilarious. So, I enjoyed that a lot. See you very end. Did you know there are more than 9 pages? Because I only learned that a couple months ago. I feel like I did that before in a game where I thought that was all the saves. I don't remember if it was this one, but no, I remember this layout from Doki Doki. That's why I remember this. So I think that's why I understood. Now, did I remember that the first time that I played this game? Who knows? You could probably go back and see if I remembered or not. Probably very easy to tell. Now we need to hope this is the right save. I can't do it the next mortar run. It's like, now we have to keep our fingers crossed that Fatum actually did something she was supposed to do. And hopefully we continue. Silently again. Alright, silently proceed. No, that's save. Hold on. I'm having issues.
You're here to...
Silently proceed.
You make your way up the
Take
short path
blade.
of the cabin.
Okay.
The interior.
Take
You
blade.
take the blade.
Enter basement.
The door to...
Continue
Good.
down.
You're still listening to reason.
I'm just here to talk. Okay.
Then why did you
Oh,
bring
this is
a
new.
knife with you?
Oh, okay.
How about you drop it, and then we can chat.
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat. Don't you dare.
Well.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do
About that.
after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I mean, it could be. You ever thought about, it could be. It could very well be very becoming of us. But I have to drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands.
Be the
drops to the
contrarian. I
floor
just
with
realized that's what I
unceremonious
sounded
crack.
like right now.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Am I about to just immediately say,
Against your
okay, we
better
talked enough?
judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping
feel like his
to
audio just
accomplish
got cut
here,
off
but I can
suddenly.
assure you there's no reasoning with her.
What's your guys' favorite princess?
Just make sure you
I'm
don't
curious.
forget about the blade on the floor.
Which was your
You're
favorite?
going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Okay, so I'm immediately supposed to say, we talked it.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
The minute she said that,
You
it's like, no,
know
we
why
had
you're
enough.
here.
Okay, we talked enough. I'm getting you out of here. Okay.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Wait, can we still do that? Wait,
They're
hold on.
large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Right? Yeah.
Well, You do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
Oh, is it different
We
because
were
I
stuck
didn't
down
come down
for
here?
long enough,
Oh,
I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
this is new.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Hello, Fox Knight. Welcome.
Is someone else here?
Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been
Hello,
so
Sarah,
much
welcome.
easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
None of them really panders to me.
Easier for whom?
Really?
Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
won't like what happens if you do that.
Save. What happens if I do just... You know how I said about being distracted?
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down. The princess flinches as you strike and your weapon sinks into her shoulder.
You bastard. If I have to kill you to leave this place, I'll do it.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's as if she's barely even threatened by us. It's an act. She's unarmed and there's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you raise your blade to strike again, she kicks out, knocking your legs out from under you.
Oh.
The two of you struggle
Oh.
on the ground. You lash out with the
Oh.
blade, slicing wherever you can.
Oh.
Her fists connect with your body again and again,
Oh.
each blow stronger than the last, shattering bone and rupturing tissue with reckless abandon.
Guys, don't call me out on it, guys.
Forget trying to
Come
rescue her.
on.
This is about survival now. Give her everything you've got.
I forget it. She's trying to kill us. Slay.
You roll out of her grasp and shakily push yourself back to your feet. Though every inch of you is in pain, the princess probably has it worse. Blood pours out from countless gashes.
I only... Oh, I see more. Okay, I was like, I only see
She
two. I
pauses
see
for a
another one.
moment, catching her breath, staring at you with wild eyes.
Who do we get?
We can still turn this around.
I give up.
Are you serious? As the force of her blows overwhelms your body, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering uselessly to the cobblestones below. I suppose you just lacked the will to finish the job. The princess, wounded but still alive, stands to face you. She places a confident heel on your chest and pushes you to the ground. Her knee slides to your throat and your windpipe is crushed under weight you didn't think her frame could possibly possess.
Pathetic.
This is the end, isn't it? Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. In the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Can I hear that again, please? I was not expecting that. Alright, whatever, so I finish the
You
job.
your resolve and take another step towards the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure she won't make it out of here either.
Oh, it's not. I was like, hello.
Excuse me? What was that about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now.
Princess.
Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there?
They're fine.
The
Don't
princess
worry.
doesn't do
Just
our
put some
friend
tape
in
on them.
herself.
It'll be
Internal
okay.
bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she
Before
delivers
she
a heavy
crushed
blow,
you,
but you
that
push
would
through the
be
pain,
hilarious.
falling forward and sinking your
That would be
blade deep
hilarious.
into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun. You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Is this Beast or
But
something?
you don't have the time to worry over her words.
Weird how it's considered different.
Everything goes dark.
Oh,
you die.
excuse. Welcome. More times as one person to murder a princess. Oh, got adversary. Ah, okay.
You're on a path.
And what happens if we run? Something tells me that's going to be the ghost. Run!
The princess is still chained to the wall. There's nothing she can do to stop you from getting out of here. What if she doesn't succumb to her wounds?
Look, alright? It's not
Whatever
just
she is,
murdering. There's
she's
more
so much
behind
more
the
dangerous than I thought
scenes.
she'd be. You rush up the stairs and dive past the threshold. You're safe. For now. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Okay, we've seen this one, so this is what I
Okay,
assume to
Seth
be...
isn't lo-
I know you're still.
Yeah, it is.
She sounds...
When I-
It doesn't...
I wouldn't be so sure about outlasting.
Yeah,
you.
so this is Nightmare,
You're so
right?
brittle. So go ahead, rest. Do whatever you think will help you be prepared. But know that I'm coming for you, and that when I find you, I will make you hurt.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt
Yeah,
awake in the
okay,
middle
yeah,
of the
so
night
this
to
is just
suck-
this one. Alright, anyways, enough being distracted. Save!
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Okay, so
She
apparently
can
we've
so
done
much as
this.
utter a sound. Free
How
from
much-
her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
I just like I've underestimated how much content Pristine could add. No, you've underestimated me. Me and my ability to get distracted and not remembering things from the last time that we played this game. It's fine. I don't mean to be replaying everything. There's just literally so much that I have forgotten that I can't believe I did forget. I swear, I think the only thing I remember is Thorn and the ending. But we're trying to get to the new ending, so we gotta have to replay the game again to try to get to it. But I keep getting distracted. It's fine. I'm a fan of Nightmare and Moment of Clarity. See, I don't know. I don't remember that. Moment of Clarity. Somebody remind me of that later. Later.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No,
Wait, what am I
we
supposed to
won't
do
have
here?
Any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
So I'm supposed to warn her.
Stop that.
What is this gonna give me?
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Just like
You're
the way
doing
she's
your best
looking
to
at us
help me,
there.
aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
What is
Everything
this
goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
What the heck? I was hearing like a hissing sound. The prisoner. Oh! Oh, this gave me prisoner?
You're on a path in the woods.
Oh, weird.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin
Okay, so what am
is
I
a
supposed to
princess.
do now?
You're here to slay her.
So proceed to cabin again. Okay.
A warning. Before
So proceed.
the interior...
Ooh, I like the piano here. Warning, do not touch the head at all. Whatever you do, resist the urge to poke it. I feel like that warning was made especially for me. Okay, take the blade. All right.
You take the blade from the
Oh,
table.
this is different.
It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Have I seriously not done this?
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
And then take the blade, enter the basement. Okay.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Okay,
Should
so
we be worried about the one around her neck?
is
Why
she gonna
would you
bite
be
you?
worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose,
That's
there
for
will
me
be
to put
something
on.
so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Next chapter, but doesn't say how and follows up with these. I know you. Okay. So I did. Okay. So after that, we'll save, and then we'll see which one gives us paranoid. Okay. Okay, I'm trusting. Okay, so sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one
There's fine.
That's reasonable.
Okay, sit where you're told.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor.
Thank you.
What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife.
Sent you a flowchart.
Don't worry, you'll get it back.
Okay, is that in the Discord, I'm gonna
ominous.
assume?
But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing. Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would
Well, this is apparently
obviously
different.
be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound
See,
great.
Scholar, it goes for
What about
me.
the pros? There are none.
I want that as fan art now. I want that as fan art now. Oh my god.
The pros are
Okay, so and then from here. Okay, I'm not trusting you. Okay, I'm trusting you. Okay.
Slide it over.
no, absolutely not. I am not. Do you think this will? I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, what? Do you think this will work? Interesting that you're only having us remain in place. It's almost like there are very real limits to your
The
power.
world ends if we fail, right? Her killing us might not be our
You don't
only
say
failure
these
state,
sketches.
if you catch my meaning. I don't know where you're going with this. Could you explain? Yes, explain it. Sure. I'm insinuating that we could kill ourselves. Ruin this whole thing. You wouldn't. I'm not afraid of dying. Are you? A little. You got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat. What is she doing?
She's cutting her
Doesn't say a
hair!
word as she cuts into her own neck.
I like the music here.
No.
I like that. Nah. Look away. What happens if we look away? Guys, I'm not getting distracted again, I swear.
You close your eyes. That doesn't stop you from hearing every grisly detail. The splitting of skin, the wet mulching of severed veins, the grinding of metal against bone. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? We don't know that she's dead yet. We're not even watching it happen. She could just be faking those sounds.
Can you give me faking the sounds?
And
How?
then, finally, you hear a snap and an uneasy silence. There is a slow and fleshy tear. Hard to fake that. This is worse than watching. And yet our eyes are still closed. Finally, there's the soft thud of something roughly head-sized bouncing against the floor, and the clattering of chains as they drop along with it. I think you can open your eyes now. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world. Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she? I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
I like that.
Now hold on.
We put
she's
it back.
dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of a reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Okay, so I'm curious as to what closing her eyes, if that even changed anything, right? Did that even
Fine.
change anything?
But if we're leaving, then we're taking
With your work done, you remove the blade.
the windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty. The door. Check the door.
Hello, welcome, Rex. Interesting. Okay, I'm curious. We'll continue with this way. I would have thought that would have changed.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
But if everything's gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward?
It's so like,
This
I
is
want
your
my
reward.
reward.
An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it. Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Like hell it is.
Wait, what am I supposed to do here? Am I fine just to do whatever I want here? Top one? Oh, okay.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days, or months, or years, or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Decades? No, it can't be decades.
Wait,
We
is
can't
this
go
the one where I
along
think
with
I
this.
remember him
We
saying?
can't let him win.
Do I do the top one again? Or what do you suggest? I think it's what do you suggest, right? I'm remembering correctly. I think we're trying to get to Cage with Paranoid, right? Because we could get to Cage with Broken, right? How did we do that? How do I not remember the things that I've done? How do I forget?
We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
He's suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
Slay yourself. So let me just make sure.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn
Still
down
love that.
immortality itself just to make me lose?
Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want?
I don't have to answer that.
That's all we needed to hear.
You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
I appreciate the compliment. Yeah, so we have the cage.
You're on a path in the
So-
wood chains everywhere.
Okay, so we got
This is
paranoid. Okay,
different.
good.
This is new.
So the question is what do we do with you?
It's worse, is what it is.
We're finally starting to see reality for what
I
it
just
is.
remembered what I
This
did.
place is a prison, and she's not the only inmate.
You're acting like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence? That by feeling the walls closing in on you, that's exactly what they do.
What a crock of pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet. And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you see? We're already making progress. And what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us?
It leaves you exactly where you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before.
YouTube keeps blocking your messages?
I'll spare you my
Weird.
full introduction since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities and not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
Okay, so give her your implement. Oh. Do you see starting with CH chapter 3? No, I don't. I don't see that message. I'm gonna assume we're supposed to. Shoot. Family friendlier. To make a family friendly version of it. Oh, that's a good one. YouTube didn't like it. It didn't appreciate it, alright? We're a family friendly channel, okay? That's good. So if I'm remembering Cage correctly, this is where he says you had your happy ending. He's like, but it has happy in the name. It's supposed to be happy, right? I think that's what I remember from this, which was hilarious. And then also the simple toss. That's the moments I remember in Cage. I think everything else just got overridden by that. So how can they be so distrustful of the friendliness of this channel's subscribers? They have Dorothy on watch. That's why. Silently proceed to the cabin. Okay.
You stand at the edge of a cliff. An abyss yawns beneath you, empty and endless. The only path forward, a rusted metal bridge.
Oh, I wonder
The
if
cabin
that's
looms
what
on
it
its
was
far
assumed.
side.
Okay, I
I
see.
think you already know what waits for you within.
Okay, I see. I think I see what YouTube probably was thinking you were saying. I see. Although it being censored really is kind of worse. I don't know. I feel like the censorship is worse.
It's like the world itself doesn't want us to reach her.
There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with the missus.
Hello, Scott. Welcome. This is
I'm going
the
to pretend
prisoner.
You didn't just call her
Or not
that.
prisoner. Sorry, Cage. Like YouTube.
Every surface of the cabin is draped in chains, the air filled with the mock birdsong of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal.
This is one of the new routes that
that
came out with the Pristine cut, so.
A fitting cage for a monster destined to end the world.
And then
There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already have your weapon. Your objective awaits. And how are we supposed to get to the basement? I don't see a way down. All I see is a mirror. What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the door to the basement.
It clearly serves some purpose, but what? Is there something about us we're supposed to see?
How is that
Can it be
new?
a tool of some kind?
Wait, why is that
Or
new?
Is it a distraction? Something meant to confuse us?
Can we please stop talking about the mirror? I'd rather not spend more time in this room than I have to. It's creepy.
This is bizarre. That was really bizarre. Why would that? Are you telling me that I did not comb through this path good enough? Are you telling me it's my fault that I didn't do good enough in scraping every little piece of content for that? Excuse me?
You step out onto the floor. Or what should have been a floor. Should have been? Yes, unfortunately, you realise too late that there is no floor beneath the metal. There is only a loose web of chains suspended over some unseen space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly plummeting through.
Nothing's solid here, is it? It's all just a shifting mass waiting for us to drop our guard.
Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your
is a good
skin,
one.
their hooks digging into your muscle. You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space. The glinting of yet more chains merely hinting at its full dimensions. You dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor. If the princess lives here,
A little bit
slaying
like
her
a
would
treat.
probably
I
be
guess so,
doing her
yeah.
a favour.
Maybe just because I look the
As
other way
your
or
eyes
something.
adjust to your new
Or maybe
surroundings,
this is like the third
you
one.
make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you with the stillness of the grave.
Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
What was it? Okay. Okay.
But you are met with only silence, save for the creaks and groans of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly.
What if the chains don't have to be real? What if they aren't real? They feel plenty real to me. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just tell ourselves the chains aren't lodged in all our joints and they'd magically go away, but I'm afraid that's wishful thinking.
I mean,
Well,
they
maybe
might.
wishful
Hey, there
thinking
you
is
go.
what we need. Maybe they're real, but maybe we can cut through them.
I like the way he thinks.
It's worth a try.
Okay, and then from here, try.
You clumsily rotate the blade in your palm, pressing it against the chains lodged in your wrist.
And it slices through them, right? Right?
Yeah, what he said. It slices through.
Now hold on. Let's not rush to conclusions. How would that ever work?
It just does? It doesn't.
Maybe the only reason it isn't working is because someone doesn't believe we can do it.
Which actually is
Metal
true,
chains,
right?
and
We see
nothing
that.
we've done has worked so far. Maybe if you gave me a good reason to believe we should try again, I'd believe it was worth trying again. But until then, I'm going to believe our eyes. This isn't getting us anywhere.
You should believe it because you should. We don't have anything better to do.
You like that?
Maybe they're rusty. He did say they were rusty, didn't he?
He did, didn't he? Alright, I'm game. We cut again.
You bring your blade against the chains again, and this time, you manage to cut into the metal. Its hook remains embedded in your flesh, but your arm falls from the mass of chains, free from the princess's bindings. Yes! Brilliant, look at that.
I like the
That
excitement. Yay!
worked. And why shouldn't the rest be the same then?
But before you can make much progress, the princess takes a step forward. As she moves, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows. The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person. It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage. The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
It'd be funny if we just see it just
keep
blink.
going. She's a head in a cage. We're not going to be able to talk our way out of this. The only thing we can do is keep soaring our way to freedom.
Okay, and then keep doing so. Keep cutting.
Yes, the links are weak. They can't handle the strain. Isn't that right?
You know, it's rather annoying for you to dictate what I'm going to say next.
Jeez.
But is that what happens? Do the links break?
Yes. Luckily for you, they were too thoroughly rusted to hold much longer.
I'm almost
Your
out of
other
coffee.
arm breaks
Sad.
free. The body takes another step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
She won't kill us if we just keep cutting. We just have to get our neck free.
And then... Wait. Cut yourself free. That's what it is.
You continue your efforts, furiously working to sever the chains strangling your neck.
Sometimes sacrifices must be made.
Look at you scurry. As if anything you do is going to change the outcome. Don't you get it? This is all the same. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again, but you've almost sawn through the first layer of links.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward as the first links break, but the pressure on your neck is becoming unbearable.
Come on, come on, come on.
You give me your implement.
As the words leave her mouth, your blade slices through the final chains. You come crashing down. Well, at least we're not being strangled anymore.
Hold on. Did you hear what she said? We give her our implement.
Yeah? What of it?
This whole thing's been a riddle. Blade, heart, now.
Oh, that's and I'm curious, right? I forgot about this. Are any of these options ever available? Are they? Does anyone know? Because I do remember that. But I don't remember if these are actually choices you can eventually make if you do different things, or are they just there? Give your implement. Okay.
Blade flashing, you rush towards the princess.
I would look right. They don't
Her
seem like
body
it.
continues its slow march towards you,
Oh.
never changing course even as you sink your weapon into its heart.
Oh.
Its hand wraps around yours, its flesh cold and its grip firm. But it does not try to wrench itself free. It instead drives the blade deeper into its own chest.
I cut myself free.
The body collapses to its knees, and as it crumples, life seeming to leave it at last, the door of the cage creaks open. The head of the princess
You've
tumbles
done
out.
this in the
Congratulations! It
same
would seem that
chapter
you
earlier in
actually
the same
managed to see
playthrough?
this through. All that's left is to watch her perish.
But we did this first in our first playthrough, going through the right. This was our first one in when we picked up the Pristine cut, right? I swear it is. Because it was this one, then it was the dragon. Oh wait, or was it the princess first? No, it was this one, dragon, and then princess. We did. The same 5 routes before Mound?
This is different. Maybe I got the pattern wrong. Or maybe I finally got it right.
We did it. We figured it out. We won. Why don't I feel like it means anything?
I just feel bad. It's not much of a victory, is it? I don't think there is such a thing for us. At least, not here. This was just another trap. No matter what we do, we just keep losing ground.
I'm
Should have
cold,
one unlocked. Really?
but I think that's good.
You can do cage
I
twice
think I
though?
can finally rest.
I thought you can't do the same routes again. Or is cage an exception to the rule? Oh, you did not get a chance to respond, nor will you ever.
She's gone. And is that a...
Okay, nice.
It's calling us. And not in a good way.
You're right.
Myris, thank you so much for coming. Thank you, thank you. Oh shoot! What did that say? I don't know. You know what? It's fine. I'm sure we're I'm sure we look just as pretty as we usually do. I mean, that would be interesting to see if we can try to do something like that. Because it would make sense that that would be unlocked if we somehow do something that has a similar pattern beforehand and then be like, hey, wait a second. That'd be interesting.
I am a growing chorus. Oh,
What am I supposed to do with you? I think we just tell her and go back. Yeah. All right, send me back. Actually, what do you have to say about the vessel? No, actually, you know what? I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
You're on a
All right.
path.
Before we
in the
start this one,
woods.
I'm gonna go
And
make
at the
more
end of
coffee
that
'cause
path is a cabin.
I'm cold.
And
I
in
want
the
something
basement
warm.
of
So
that cabin
I'll be right back.
is a princess.
Ow, my headphones. I didn't realize my ear was folded underneath my headphone. Ow. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay. I am back. Alright, anyways.
You're here to slay her.
So wait, how many have we given her?
If you don't,
we given
it
her
will be the
3,
end of the
right?
world.
We slayed Epilogue, and then we gave her Razor, and then now we've given her Prisoner. So what do we need? 2 more? Have you noticed how close the channel is to 3K? Just don't look at it. Just don't look at it. I just don't look at it. It's just like, I don't see that number. I don't see it. I know I was when I go to make like a post or something, I can see it right there. When I go to click the create button, and I'm like, just don't look at it. It's fine. Long story short, you can't ever get those gray options. All right, good to know. Thank you. You silently continue.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess with a warning. She will We're not going to go through. Ignore him.
I want to see Moment of Clarity. You guys
The
keep mentioning
interior
it.
of the
I don't
cabin
remember
is
which one
almost
that is.
entirely bare. The air is stale and musty.
So don't go... Oh, take the blade. Yeah, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Okay, so enter the basement.
The door to the basement.
Continue
Good.
down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason.
Why, hello
walk down the
there.
stairs
I'm back
And
again.
lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, what? Who went away?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
The blade.
Don't
Okay.
you dare. It's fine.
So, drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an
Get red texture.
unceremonious clap.
Yeah, we'll probably, after we
Thank
finish
you.
it, we'll probably,
Maybe now
do
we
a
can
little explanation
just
to that, because I want to see it.
talk.
I keep hearing about it.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure
So here we are.
Okay, so...
What an awkward start to a
Okay,
relationship.
we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided?
you know why you're here.
Slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Oh!
A moment of distraction and hesitation
Wait.
is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow.
Did I hesitate? What option did I pick?
It feels like you've been hit.
Oh no. Oh, I did that.
Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of your blade, we can still turn this around.
Okay, and then give up. Alright, I like that. Wait, am I gonna get...
Are you serious? As internal bleeding sets in, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering to the ground uselessly. You lacked the will to finish the job, your bruised and
Yay!
broken body falling to its knees before her. The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away from you.
This is the end, isn't it?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken.
Oh, I thought you were gonna call me
I'd be lying
pathetic.
if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Why do you call me
She
pathetic?
plants her foot on your chest and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff.
I'm sad.
and then she brings her knee to your throat. She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess, shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
That's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Everything goes dark.
Aww, this
you
one
die.
didn't call. I'm sad. So is this view trick come true? Welcome, Dazzy.
You're on a path in the
Oh.
woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If
We
you
can't do
don't,
that for you.
it will
It's
be
not
the
the
end
same.
of the world.
Oh, okay. I was like, Jinx, I don't think I ever said about trying to end the world. You're telling me the steps for this. Oh, okay. I was about to be like, wait, what? What? Okay, so proceed to the cabin. What have I got? Nicole Goodnight to say it?
warning.
Who's that?
Before you go any further,
Who's Nicole Goodnight?
she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Oh,
Don't believe a
the
word she
princess.
says.
Oh, I see.
We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Maybe say something
Can we
redeeming.
tone down
Really?
pessimism just a smidge?
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
That's actually that's
You're
that's
being
pretty neat.
annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
Mm.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but rescue her? So please,
So,
if that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
oh, my boy's digging. I was like, I hear something happening behind me. What's going on? What demon is coming out from
The interior
from
of the
Pope's
cabin
cage?
is larger and more grandiose than its humble
Oh my
exterior
god,
would
guys,
suggest.
hold on.
The only
Hold
furniture
on.
of note is a
Hold on.
massive
Hold on.
marble altar
Hold
with a
on.
pristine
Hold on.
blade perched
Hold
on
on.
its edge.
Hold on.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Oh, I don't know if it'll work. It kind of works. It kind of works. It kind of works. Scarf just makes it a little difficult, but it kind of works. All right, I'm ready. Sorry, sorry. It's fine, don't worry about it. Proceed to the cabin, proceed. Approach the mirror, okay.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe it clean, please.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin
Yeah,
wall.
definitely not. I don't know
hope
what
you
you
know
guys
how
talking about.
ridiculous you look right now.
I have no idea what you guys are
We
talking
should
about.
count ourselves lucky.
Definitely
Some
not the
things
case.
are better left unseen.
Take blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
All of a sudden, I see said to me, he'll be like, "Oh shoot." You know, without I don't know. You guys are free to do whatever you guys want. It's fine. All right. Don't worry about me.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing
Not
a
like you guys
spiral
are doing
staircase.
anything to be
It
offensive
steps
to me or
almost
anything.
As deep as you are tall.
I know what I'm doing.
The smell
I know.
of
I'm very
incense
much
drifts
aware.
up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. Huh. This is actually kind of nice.
Imagine the Sarah's hair covered her eye, and she wore her boots. Oh no! Oh no! The Tower Princess turned into like an emu red. Oh no! Oh my god!
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a
Just
favor.
go!
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Yes, ma'am.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming.
I gotta make sure I
She
stick to the
wasn't
guide,
like this
though.
last time. We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need
Discord
to
or
see
something,
her.
or I can send you a recording
Should
if
we
that
be
happens.
worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
And yes, I am letting it play. I am letting the tower completely play. All right. But yeah, down in the description, you could set it there over there if you want. Yeah, thank you, Backseat.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the
Thank you,
princess, they get you to the princess. Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such
So am I about to turn her into
audacity.
Fury? I have a bad feeling I am.
Drop it.
Am I supposed to not? Oh! I'm supposed to drop it. Oh! Oh, I like that. Okay,
the
good.
blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor. We didn't have to do that. And yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
No.
Kneel.
Oh, I have to. Okay, no.
But the words
Ah,
don't
shoot.
leave your mouth. Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
Shipping is what's going on.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her. Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. And there's
It is
nothing
curious
we
how
can
this
do
is,
to
like,
stop her
different.
now. He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Can she do that?
There's nothing she can't do.
Meekness, despair, but a hint of something more. A small taste of stubborn resistance. A grain in the storm of my cosmic wind. Enough to be felt, but not enough to matter.
Rude.
And there it is. I am destined to end the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And
That should have been what it was. That would have been
will help me
hilarious.
seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
I wish that was the case, and immediately like, oh god no, oh god no, wait a second. Leave. All of a sudden make her afraid of us. Please, I would love that to be an option. Okay, so from there, I'm not going to help you. I'm your sick man. No, not yet.
I say, perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants. No objections here.
Like
Don't
that.
know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade.
How does it not click on anybody?
As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer. You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad. Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably going to stand anyway.
I just like that they're completely like, oh, this is fine, right?
You feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
To end this.
Oh, we'll end this alright. Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
I mean, you didn't specify. It's, I like that there's literally only one option here. It's like, well.
No, you can't just slay yourself. You're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do is ignore her and do what has to be done. The blade and the hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally anything else.
Look at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god. It's
like that.
pointless to
Exactly,
resist.
Jinx. Exactly.
In the end, everything submits to oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me.
Are you? There's something else in there. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Look, alright, that was different. That was different last stream, okay? I just wanted to see what the doctor would do. And apparently, she actually was just completely normal, and my entire 20 minutes of agony was for nothing. But... look, that was different.
You bring the blade to your neck.
Oh.
You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and arteries.
Oh.
Your blood flowing freely down your body.
That's not good.
It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever. No.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Well, that wasn't ideal. Oh,
You're on a path.
it's
in the
you!
woods, and at the end of that path... Oh, let me guess. And at the end of the path is a cabin!
Contrarian!
Excuse
Sorry.
me?
I got really happy about that. I'm very happy. Okay. Anyway. It's the cat. Okay.
Come on, man. We can see it right in front of
I need to
us.
hear him.
And
I need to listen to
besides,
him.
We've been here, like, what, 5 times already? I think this is 3. Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them. I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion. One reality is already an incalculable loss. And there is a massive difference between 3 and 5. Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract. Numbers like 5. Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between 3 and 5. You're already starting to lose the thread. Just because you can't personally sum up the contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't contain moral value. If you have any sense of ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her. Don't you get it? Might makes right, and she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power. So what? Just because she made us kill ourselves, we're supposed to submit to her authority without question? I knew when to surrender to our better. You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would only have made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us. Oh, for the love of... Can you all please just get on with it? You're not making this any easier for yourselves. Do we even have agency right now? We either do what she wants, or we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody.
Hey, Hero's kind of starting to get it.
Please, nothing in life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants. You all talk about choices and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of a god. I'm going to cut you off right there. She is not a god, and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off. So, princess, dangerous, cabin, slay, Now.
Head to the cabin.
But a great and horrible change is already underway. The ground quakes beneath your feet, and you feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway, then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin. Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Any, words of warning? You already know everything you need to know.
Proceed!
As you step forward, the cabin explodes.
Well, no!
Backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you. You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The world bows to her.
Not
The
ideal!
landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark.
What's that I feel about the situation? We didn't get to
It's now
meet
or
her
never.
first. She just barged right through the ground. Where's the dramatic entryway of going to the cabin and her booming voice? Just bursting through the ground is not ideal, alright? There's a way to do this. I am disappointed. Anyways, take the blade.
With a grim determination, you yank the blade from the trunk. Yeah, this feels right. She doesn't get to just smugly stand over us like we don't matter. Let's take her down a peg.
You're not going to win.
Jeez!
You know
That's not what I was
right?
going for, but okay.
What are you going to do with that tiny blade? Give her a scratch?
Even if that's all we manage, I'd rather go down swinging. See how everything's floating around her? I bet we could make it if we just jumped really hard.
Jumped.
You gather yourself, closing your eyes and shutting out the towering vision of the princess. There is only her and you. That's all there ever was. It's time to face her.
Charge!
You launch yourself towards the princess. The pull of her gravity catches you, carrying you across the ground
Shoot!
into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Such defiance even now. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end that which is destined to end everything.
Don't you see how hopeless this is? She fears nothing.
That's right, she doesn't. So she has no idea what she's in for. With a heavy thump, you land on her chest.
That's right. I remember. I said I'm happy here. I should have ended the last time that we were here. I should have just ended like that, and all the problems that we ever dealt with would never be a problem anymore. I said she's not a god, knowing full well he created the god. Or she wouldn't have the power against you. Yeah, I mean, which is I do like that. It's pretty neat. A lot of the things change and are influenced actually by. Is my knife thingy different? I don't remember it being pointed down. I thought it was pointed up. Is it different? I'm gonna have to pay attention to that next time we grab the blade. Right? looks different. Huh.
It's now or never. We've come this far. Let's take it home.
Arr.
You strike, but her skin is like steel. Though you stab at her again and again, the wounds are superficial, mere etchings in a sprawling surface.
You see? It was always pointless. All this has done is bring us close to her. And how beautiful it is to be so close.
It's not pointless, it can't be. We wouldn't be here if there wasn't some hope we could succeed.
Is that all?
No, hold on. Wait, we got
Princess
this.
plucks you from her chest,
Oh,
pinching the
wait.
scruff of your neck delicately
Wait a
between
second.
2 fingers as she brings you to eye level.
I forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
She thinks she's so much better than us. There has to be something else we can do. We're not going out like this.
He offered us forgiveness. You would turn down such an incredible gift. You would turn away from her glory for something as petty as pride.
What am I supposed to do? Hurl, right? Hurl!
Yes! Yes! Let's give her something to remember us by. You concentrate your will to a fine point and hurl your blade at the princess's eye. It flies through the night sky and then nothing. She could never be harmed by...
Take that!
It pierces her
Toss.
cornea.
Toss.
She
It happened
howls,
again!
recoiling in pain, and you fall from her distracted hand.
Oh. Ouchies.
You hit the ground with a painful thud. She narrowly misses you as she comes crashing down to her knees.
So I've misread you. You are not the willful key that will turn the lock of my liberation. You are an enemy to be smitten by my hand.
Uh-oh.
The princess holds up her monumental hand, its glowing palm radiating a blinding light. It grows and grows until it's all you can see. And then you erupt, your very soul mere kindling to her light. The inferno incinerates everything that is you.
That's what
And
I
with it...
deal.
No, that's not right. Why is it hot? I'm not supposed to be able to feel anything. Oh no. Oh no.
You leave me no other choice. Suffer for the crime you have committed against my divine body. Damnation will purify us both.
There is nothing left to burn, yet you still persist amid a world unraveled. Great!
It's cold now, and I feel small. I thought I was everything. But I'm no better than you, am I?
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you. She has a lot of hands. I don't know why that's something that... I don't know why that's what came to my mind, but she has a lot of hands. Silence. I've all been burned away. Gaze. Find yourself with a long quiet once again. Okay. Neat. Hello!
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet.
Why is this new?
I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Why is that new? Why was your dialogue new? Anyways, about... Anyways, I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Okay, now we're to our last one. We'll see how this goes.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
So,
if you don't,
what
it will be...
is the... we silently proceed again? Yep, silently continue.
You make your way up
Proceed to the cabin. Oh, I don't grab the blade this time.
the
Oh.
interior.
Entered the basement.
The door. Her voice.
Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still
That
be able to
anyways
do
are
what
my
needs to be
ears.
done.
Sorry.
You walk down the stairs, and she's beautiful. I am begging.
Hi.
Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
And then immediately go. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a little.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Well,
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out. So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It
What?
would make it easier for both of us if you'd help. But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
what?
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
We can get to know each other better? Wait. I'm going to... Wait, what option am I supposed to do? I don't see... Let's talk a bit first. Get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Lock her in the basement, I guess, right?
I know you think this is some kind of fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take.
Boots and hair over
We can make
that
this
go
work
in general.
if we just stay here
fine,
and keep watch. No one has to die.
If it's the tower with that, then that would be in general.
Where are you going? You can't just leave me here.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way back to the stairs.
Fine. Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped the mask, didn't she? You can still grab the blade and get back down here.
No.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. We'll do it your. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
Oh, I
Okay.
see.
We can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing,
Yeah, I do.
wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're you're still there.
Okay,
Why don't
cool.
you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. But it's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Ignore her? Okay.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills.
It's like, how does this happen?
Shame. If you only
Right.
let me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Great! I'm glad that happened. Cool, we got Nightmare.
You're on a path in the woods.
So maybe what we can do is, depending on how this route goes and everything, maybe we can try to get Moment of Clarity if we aren't already. And just try it. So he leaves her in the basement. The idea verse still haunts him. But like she turned into like a ghost, a demon thingy. Okay. So we'll do the step thingy then, and we'll save, and then we'll probably come back and explore. So kind of with the way this is going, this might actually be the last stream for this game. Let me save here. Alright, so...
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
So... I think the door... Wait, okay, proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I don't think lying and cheating is her thing. She was very direct with us last time. Or at least, she was direct with us after we decided to lock her away.
It doesn't matter. Don't trust anyone. The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless.
Out of a nightmare,
The only
truly.
furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Hold on. What happened to the door? It's just an empty frame. She's already gotten out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
Okay. Take blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't lie to us. Is it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something, I don't know, better than a knife?
Where'd it go?
Could we have a bomb? The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself.
Sorry, I just saw a stupid mosquito go by my monitor right now. They're wondering why you might have heard a smack. Dang it. It's been in my room for like a month now, and I cannot find what is happening in the windows. I just noticed what is happening in the windows. Sorry, I've been after this thing for about a month because I can't kill it. And I don't know if it's baby or something, but it's been around in here forever, and it keeps buzzing in my ear every single time I try to sleep. Oh, dang it, I don't know where it went. I don't think I got it. Dang it. Sorry, I got distracted. Anyways.
Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Okay, just enter the basement. I was like, whoa. I took the blade, right? I think, yeah, I did, right? I can tell. Yeah, I did. Okay. So, enter the basement, right? Yes. You sure it's so funny?
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps, suspended in darkness.
Oh, no.
More eyes, too. You never mention the
Shoot.
eyes. The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Come back? She must have you confused with someone else.
He's on vacation,
You
didn't
really
he?
don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game
calling
plan.
yours.
We know we can't just go
Oh,
down there
no.
unprepared.
Oh, no. Can I step off? Is that an option? Can I? Wait a second. Guys, I'm gonna get distracted again. Didn't I make a save? Yes. Yes.
You attempt to step off the stairs and into the pitch black surrounding them, but you're stopped by an invisible force.
Dang it.
Why did you do that? What did you think would happen?
At curiosity. I was curious.
Congratulations, you really lucked out. Of all the things that could have happened from stepping into a void, nothing is quite possibly the best outcome you could have gotten. You make your way to the
Okay,
bottom
okay,
of the
okay,
step.
okay. Back to what we're supposed to be doing for now. We'll explore. We'll explore later. Okay. Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed. Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not. Somebody needs to be the voice of reason here, and it certainly isn't you. Excuse me, I'm being incredibly reasonable. You're the one who's just matter-of-factly describing whatever the hell we're looking at like it's an ordinary basement. We're going to die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Do nothing?
You decide it's best to do nothing.
There you are.
Oh my god!
I was going to find
I don't
you.
remember you being that terrifying!
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought a little knife with you. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think! Think! What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate. It's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs.
Oh hey!
Your
It's
lungs
this!
pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Liver.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Heart, lungs.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Nerves. She isn't attacking us. Lungs. Why? The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Nerves. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
I think I remembered pulling off her mask and seeing something, right?
Nerves. Heart,
So welcome on them.
liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs,
Stays on.
liver, nerves.
Sorry, I got distracted just listening.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
liver, nerves,
Sorry. What am I supposed to be doing?
liver,
um.
heart, lungs, liver.
Okay, let's get out of here.
nerves, Heart, lungs,
Toss the blade and remain with your nightmare.
heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
What?
Liver,
No!
I knew you'd come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
nerves.
No, I'm not going to let this happen. Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving, and,
Do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
with a flick of the princess's wrist, the stairs slide back into place. I can't believe you're making me watch you damn everyone to torment and oblivion.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart,
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
lungs, liver, nerves. I wouldn't trust having our back to her.
You're not wrong, but maybe you should let me handle the feedback. Just focus on keeping us alive.
Right. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart.
Besides,
lungs,
I get the feeling she's telling the truth.
heart,
She needs us alive.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
You place a shaky foot on the first step and begin your ascent from the basement. You can feel the static prickling of the princess on your neck, your limbs buzzing with pins and needles, an uncomfortable and constant reminder that you exist, and that your existence is so very precarious.
Lungs, liver,
You're almost there.
heart, lungs.
The only thing left between you and the cabin is the now shut door to the basement. It would be a real shame if it had locked behind you.
Nerves, heart. Oh, you snake. There wasn't even a door when we first got here. The door was from last time. I told you we shouldn't trust him.
I know he's messing with us, but you can't lose your cool. We need you right now. Remember?
Yes, I remember. Of course I remember. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. This is so frustrating. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
Thank you. And you? You'd really rather us die down here than let her out? Of course I would. As much as I want you to have a happy ending, the fate of the world is a little more important, and you still have a weapon. You can still make this right.
Liver, nerves, heart, lungs.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body.
Liver.
She doesn't even move as the blade sinks into her heart. We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she?
We've already seen how she can change. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves.
In her final moments, the princess lunges forward, tackling you, and you both plunge into the endless abyss of her basement labyrinth. As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it in your hands.
Heart, lungs.
Have fun falling forever.
That was not instructions. Whoopsies! I thought it was.
She tears
Yeah, it
herself away
was.
from
Step
you,
onto the stairs
tumbles
and then slay
away
the princess,
into the darkness.
and then drop the blade.
You are alone.
Was it
You are
not?
falling
I thought that was shoot.
You saved the world.
Oh, I was supposed to say I let you lead. Oh no. Yeah. No. Did I? Wait. What? Did I do that wrong? Did I?
Liver, nerves, heart.
Oh. What? What? Oh, I skipped a step. I went straight to the bottom of that one. Whoopsies! I misread that. Hold on. I'll be right back.
You make your way to the bottom of the...
Do
Decide
nothing.
lungs, liver,
Okay, wait. 'Cause-
what? No!
and then step
You
onto the
place a shape
stairs,
heart,
and then
lung.
okay.
liver, nerves,
Just step on it. Okay, I think the door is locked. Okay.
You haven't even tried it. It'll open. You just have to give it a tug.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver,
I jumped straight to the bottom for that one. Try the door.
You pull against the door. The lock gently clicks open in response to your effort, and the door creaks on its hinges. This isn't right. That's not even the way it's supposed to swing. It's supposed to swing out. Nerves. You're not nearly as powerful as you'd have us think, are you? Heart.
Poor paranoid trying to talk, and it's like, ah, shoot.
Anyways, like he said, you're not really in control here, are you? I never said I was. If I was in control here, why would I need you
What are we
to
going
slay
for?
her?
I apparently misread
I don't know.
instructions.
Secret reasons?
The door is open. What are you dawdling for? It's time for us to go. The world is waiting.
Shit. The princess moves past you and into the cabin. This is it. This is your final moment to make things right. Kill her. I thought you wanted us to slay her. It's the same thing. Do it. Do it now. Do it now, or everything is over. Okay, what do we do? I said, what do we do? Oh, do you want to hear from me now? Yes. Well, I thought you needed me to run the autonomic nervous system. We do, but this is important. Look, I'll even do it myself. Just tell us who to trust. Brain? Heart. Right, heart. Lungs. Lungs. Liver. Nerves. Okay, thanks. I got it. Heart. Lungs. Liver. You're terrible at this. I know, I'm doing my best. Yes, it's very hard to stay focused on running things when other people are talking to you, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Dying?
Lungs, liver. Finally, I can talk. Now, what were you asking me? Running everything kind of feels like popping in and out of consciousness. It's easy to lose track of things. They were asking you for your blessing to trust me. Oh, that's right, yeah. Fuck this guy. Trust him. Really? So you'd have them trust her? Oh, of course not. Can't trust anybody here but ourselves, but I guess that leaves us back where we started, doesn't it? I suppose if I had to make a choice, I'd pick the one that doesn't make our organs shut down. Thank you for your gracious show of support.
That was
That's a
good.
marginal preference. We'll have to deal with him later. I'd just rather deal with him while our organs are intact. Whatever. You heard what he had to say, so whether you trust me or not, killing her is still the best, nay, the only option you have worth taking. Alright, I'm done. You can let me take over again. Finally, that was awful. I really don't know how you do it. Heart, lungs, liver.
You've been standing there staring blankly for a while now. And I have to say my patience is running a little thin. So don't make a lady wait any longer, okay?
Liver, nerves,
Open the door.
liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver, nerves,
Slay the princess. Okay. Okay, now I'm supposed to wait. Yes, now. Okay, now you can
Your will
stab.
concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking body.
Wait, why does it say apparently that I've done this?
She doesn't even move as the blade
Oh, because
sinks
I see.
into her
Never mind.
heart.
Never mind. Never mind.
We did it. We actually did it.
You actually went for it. Oh, you're going to regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Can she?
We've already seen how she can change.
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. In her final moments, the princess lunges forward, tackling you, and you both plunge into the endless abyss of her basement labyrinth. As the two of you fall, you rip your blade from her chest, tightly clutching it in your hands.
Have fun falling forever. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
She tears herself away from you and tumbles away into the darkness. You are alone, and you are falling forever. But you saved the world. You should be proud of yourself for seeing this through. Oh. I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally. Are we really gonna fall forever? Can't you narrate us some stairs out of here? But she was the one who controlled this place, wasn't she? And now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us. It means you're falling. Forever. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, I hate this. You continue to fall.
I like that. I
Forever's
hate
gonna
this.
end. Eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end. You continue to fall, and you will only continue to fall. I feel sick. Doesn't have to be forever, though, does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves? Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that. You're right. I don't. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours. Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
Drop the blade.
Oh, no, what are you doing? You loosen your grip, and the blade tumbles through your open fingers. Now you're really falling forever. There's no way out now.
Thank you, Soup. Now what? Now that I've done this, what do I do now? Now that I know I've done what I'm supposed to do. And we are eternally falling, and I've dropped my only way out. What do I do? Guy meant just another so no idea. Well, huh. This is a conundrum. Am I not a creature biology? Won't I starve or die of dehydration
That's a
before anything
grim
happens?
thought, innit? But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along.
You
Oh.
really shouldn't have gotten rid of the blade. It was our way out. What were you
Voices in
thinking?
your head. Can I play
Well,
some
now,
games?
if we're going to be stuck here until we starve, we really shouldn't be at each other's throats.
Can we... But I've got the best company. You guys, what do I need? Are you stuck here with us? Are you capable of going other
I'm
places?
stuck here with you. I wish I weren't.
Thanks, you know?
It's mutual. At least we're all being honest.
I get it. You don't want us to die because you'd be lonely. How sweet!
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Oh.
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
I got
Oh,
best
you could do a
company.
lot better than us.
Oh.
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or
Yes.
something to pass the time.
Begins with... voice. Annoyed.
Again? That's unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once. I don't like the way you said that. You knew this was a possibility, didn't you? Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're falling forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't get another word out of me on the subject.
Can you tell me your secrets?
No.
Okay. How about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I'm going to wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those secrets. What the heck, brain? Secrets now. Then we'll have something else to talk
You're
about.
not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets. I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
Might as well spill the whole guys. No! No! Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Secret.
The narrator continues to ignore you.
Okay.
You wait, and then you wait for a little while
I would have
longer.
kept asking.
But eventually the thirst sets in, and the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing, nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long, and that it hurts. The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed the blade. No, you really shouldn't have. But biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die. Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
We got Wraith! That's what we're supposed to do, right? Yeah, okay.
You're on a path in the wood. Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. We've tried doing it our way and we've tried doing it his way. I think the only way left is hers. Are you suggesting we let her out? And why shouldn't we? It's obvious she's the one with the real power here. We might as well ingratiate ourselves to our terrifying new overlord. Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included.
But I want to throw myself
it's
off
that
the
last
edge.
part I'm not so sure about. We've ended twice now. We even ended her once, but it didn't matter, because it still threw us right back into these woods. This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really should have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright? Well then, if the world's rushing to an end, that's all the more reason for us to rush over to the cabin and make ourselves useful. It's all about making a good impression. If we're useful, there's a place for us.
What am I supposed to do? Proceed. So for now, we'll do all this, and then we'll do some exploration later.
You continue
Let
down
me
the
just
path
make sure I
towards
just
the
get
cabin.
the guide thing to where we're supposed to have it.
It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and despite your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. Of course we do. We've been over it. Find the one in charge, and make sure she knows how helpful we are. I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing, something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
Enter.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... that's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? What do you mean there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror, plain as day at the end of the hall. Let's be mindful of our position, boys. Without the knife, we lose part of our bargaining power. We should fold and beg for mercy as soon as we see her. I'm sure we have too much self-respect to do something so worm-like, right? We can always at least pretend to have a conversation as equals. We did kill her last time. Yeah, but she sort of let us do that, didn't she? And again, we don't have a blade. And look at the bright side, at least everybody knows exactly where worms stand in the pecking order. At the bottom, which is the most important part if you think about it, because it gives everybody else something to stand on, the bedrock, if you will. She'll understand the value of that.
Okay, and then approach the mirror.
You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now. Who says being watched is a bad thing? If we haven't done anything wrong, we don't have anything to worry about. I'm sure she knows we're on her side. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
Wait,
This is it. The mirror's going to go away, and she's going to startle us. We better brace ourselves.
Oh, guys, this is me
You
with
reach
horror
your arm
games.
forward into the pitch black of the opening. Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment.
And then it's a mushroom. No,
Then it,
not again.
she, the princess, constricts. Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear, crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now I'm going
I don't
to
like the
yours,
breathing in my
and I'm
ear.
going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Great, we're all on the same page then. The important part now is that we let her know that we're completely on board with this. Are we? She clearly hates us. I'm not sure letting her in is a good idea. Not like this. Oh, don't have second thoughts. This has to happen. It's clearly the only way we save our skin and get out of here. Ignore him. Have those second thoughts. Have them now.
What am I supposed to do from here? Oh, look. Look, we're even now. You've killed me, and then I killed you. Water on the bridge, right?
I think you forgot something. Like the part where all this started when you left me to languish in a pit all by myself. Now I've become something so much worse. And it's all thanks to you.
Oops. Oh, no.
If I were you, I would just want to get it over with. You lost your chance to call the shots. There's no going back to fix it now. You can either look on in horror or celebrate my freedom. But either way, you're about to become a passenger.
Wait, what? I never wanted to hurt you. Ow, ow,
Twice
ow.
even. And I'm not letting you do it again.
My footsies!
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is far behind us.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. Look, she's mad at us, I get it. but it's nothing we can't clear up after she possesses our body. Don't worry. I'm what you might call a smooth talker. I'll iron things out. Oh, will you now? With her like that? Good luck with that. Doesn't seem like she's too keen on forgiveness.
Okay, deep breath. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Is it? Is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Yeah, I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong. It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Ow!
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support. The two of you are being incredibly rude. Hi, hello, welcome. I live here, along with him, and... Well, I've never been clear on whether or not he lives here. I don't think this is helping. We should try to keep a low profile.
Yes, that was right. This is helping you. It's too late for anything to help you.
I just want to tell you how great a job you're doing. You're a real go-getter, really seizing destiny by the throat and making it yours. It's the kind of gumption a guy can really admire.
You stabbed me in the back.
That was then. This is now. I'm a big fan of winners, and you're the biggest winner around.
Do you think if you were nice to me now that I will forget what you've done to me? I've already taken the only thing I need.
I'll have you know that as soon as we wound up back in the woods on this go-around, I suggested that we free you. I'm on your side.
You're only on my side until you
Talking about
At the end of the day, I just want a job. I figure if he's right and you're going to end the world, there's got to be something else coming after all that. And I want to make sure I have a place helping you run it. I think you should stop talking.
Now, you should keep saying these things. Otherwise, you'll be right in discomfort.
Look, all I'm saying is that whatever comes after is going to be a hefty management task. You don't want to do all that alone. And we are the only people you know. Possibly the only people left alive once you've done whatever it is you're going to do. So you'll have to hire us. We're going to die. No, we're going to do something worse than dying. She's going to torture us out of existence, and it's all going to be your fault.
All I'm doing is reading what you've sown.
We don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
You would dare. Move now.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. The movement is stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
It's not that bad. The pain feels good. Because I know you feel it too.
Well, okay, wait. I like this option. Yep, I can. Yay! Know your body doing this?
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the gaping abyss.
I won't let you do this.
Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. one foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends and the nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is far shorter. Now this is just embarrassing. I would have made sure all of you had cushy jobs on the other side of this, but you're going to make it impossible to patch things up.
I will devour you.
It's now or never, no doubt. Just make it happen. You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body. But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole.
Why do you hate me?
Her thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall.
Ha ha ha.
I thought we already fell forever. Yes, but now we're falling with her. She doesn't get an easy way out this time, just like we didn't get an easy way out last time. I don't think this qualifies as saving the world, but at least you didn't ruin it. What happens now?
What do you mean what happens now? You wanted it.
I mean,
I want to
don't
know
exactly
what he
think.
thinks happens now.
I don't think you're going to find that out.
Huh?
Why? What do you know that you're not telling us?
You should pay better attention to your head. You left. Go on. It's just you
Oh.
and you and you and me. Idiot.
Thank you. Oh. Terminal velocity ceases and you feel something, a massive growth torn out of you. You and the princess look at each other for a short moment.
What's happening to me?
But you don't answer her before she's gone, and you feel a resistance underneath your feet once more. Memory
She's
returns.
gone. And there's that.
Okay.
This doesn't feel right. It feels it's calling us. If they think it's bad.
Ah, okay, it's gonna be him again. So, let's save. Let's do this real quick. Let's do this. Let's do this real quick, and then we'll save. So it should be over this save. No, just in case it didn't actually go through. Save it there.
I think you know what I am.
Okay. What can we say?
Because among other things, she is death itself.
Okay,
And
so I'll try to see if I can find...
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. You are you. And if you would let everything work the way it was supposed to, you never would have woken up to the reality of your true nature. There's no accounting for free will. I am an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him.
Okay. Trying to see if I can find the new ones, but I feel like I'm clicking ones that I've already done.
Of course, that is by both necessity and design. This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore. Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you. No, I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it? From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is? She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow.
Dang it. So that's something I've already said. How is that existence any better than death, or even different from death at all? Honestly, it feels worse.
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now, but they won't be besides. Anything is better than oblivion.
Does anyone know about this? Does anyone know about us?
Of course not. The only way this construct could function was if nobody knew what it was doing. But the bones of the universe are old. It's on the cusp of its dying breath, and the people out there are consumed with thoughts of oblivion. When the patterns are wiped from the sand, when the board is reset, who will remember them? All I've done is give them a chance to live outside of the shadow of the end.
That's interesting. I'm curious as to what my thoughts were when I had first ended this game, like back in my very first playthrough and everything. I'm curious. Because basically, to understand, the world itself is basically ending, right? Like, actually completely ending. Everything is dying, everything is just approaching its end. So, he did as a last attempt, that end to never come, basically, to live for all eternity kind of idea, right? And even to the point where even people themselves are understanding of this end, and if I read his words correctly, consumed with the thoughts of oblivion. Basically, they themselves also want things to be put to an end. But he, on the other side, is like, no, we continue forever. Which is interesting.
So I am. It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away.
Not
You know
want or
what
thinking
you have
of.
to do.
True. But, as always, I think I've always said that humanity is not meant to live forever. Okay, so let's see. I just want to make sure absolutely that we have the ending that we need. Alright, thank you for consuming me. I appreciate that. Hi.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment.
So I need to
I've
make
missed
sure
you
I have the
dearly.
ending I need to do with you. So what do I do? Where can I make a double check to make sure we are where we need to be? Okay. I'm the long quiet.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Wait. That's not an option. Wait, that's not an... Oh, wait, what happens? Oh, I see. Okay, what happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Okay. So many stories left unfinished. Can I really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Let's talk.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach. And you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh, God!
Is a vehicle, and to destroy the flesh is to strand the spirit. With violence you stranded me, and with violence I sought to twist your flesh back into mine.
Oh my God!
In your death and forfeiting your body, you chose agency. But agency requires action, and action requires an endless tapestry of events. In your final moments would you remove action itself from reality.
You are terrifying. Sorry, I just cannot resist staring at her. You are absolutely terrifying. Okay, what did she say? Force between choosing your death and... Oh, it's the red thingies! Okay, so we did do this right. Okay, so this is right. Now I have a decision to make. I want to explore the other sides of the route, right? But by the time that I see here, I don't even know if we'll be able to finish exploring all the routes or even going through this at the same time in a single stream, because I also have a really bad headache and I don't want to make this too terribly long. So what do I want to do? Okay, I just wanted to make sure that we were absolutely in the correct area that we were supposed to do. What did you say? What is this? Even when you cut the signal to my body, I cleanly executed you, and when I was confronted with your spirit, I hurled you down a bottomless pit. I threw myself off the edge to make sure you came with me. I say let's explore another stream. Okay, so want to see the ending now, and then we'll do exploration. So let me save... over here. And then I have the other saves. I believe these two are to the same, so we'll save like that. Okay. So we want to see this ending first, and then we'll do explore in the other one. So I want to see the different options, of course, with the Wraith and everything. And then I also want to see... I can't remember what the other one is. The one that everyone keeps talking about. The clarity one or something. Okay, so we can do this first and then see from there. So let's do that, yeah. Okay.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
I mean, technically, you're on to go.
You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. A tiny island caught between the death of the old and the birth of the new. But you did not go quietly. You spat in the eye of that which would claim godhood, and through that defiance, you bound us both together. Without me, there are no externalities to resist. And without you to resist me, there can be no externalities. It is struggle that carves meaning into consciousness.
Even when you became a god, a shadow of a god, one good shot was all it took to bring you down. Oh! Ah!
Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot destroy me. Fear is a chain around the neck and a needle in the eye.
That looks pretty cool.
It was fear that made our prison. And it was fear that told the lie that our spirits were not free to choose. Even when you cut yourself free,
Oh,
it
that's
was
interesting.
that lie
That
that
changes
kept us
there.
bound in the dark. It was that lie that drove your edge through my heart. This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
Oh, interesting. Fear not, I drove that blade into your heart and I remained while you were taken away!
You have never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
My fingies over there behind me.
On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead, and alive and dead, all at once.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives. And yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
I did rise above you, and I am far above you still. I will destroy you now as I destroyed you then!
The echo was deluded. A world without me would be an eternal hell. A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale? You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, you tore down the walls and freed us both from a mockery of life. Would you rebuild those walls and throw the world in them? Would you keep them in that box we shared and tell them that they're happy?
That's a good... Oh, that one! Oh! I sunk my blade in your heart because I didn't need you. I still don't need you. Oh, I don't like this. Oh god, that one hit different. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, I will, Sarah. Oh. Princess dives into you once more, but this time, no lone figure claws its way to the surface. Instead, you are swept up in the whole of her multitudes, an infinite tide crashing against you. They are like gnats against your divine skin.
I am the thread that weaves nothing into something.
She tears into you, hand and fist and tooth and claw, the pace of your dance quickening and quickening and quickening. But the faster she moves, the more easily you keep pace. You have already seen the path to victory. Oh. Ow, ow! As she strikes again, you catch her hands clasping her wrists and wings binding her arms. A fur rises in her multitudes as they struggle against you, but you remain immovable in your resolve. Also, I never noticed the color contrast, too. And then it's over. Her shoulders slump and her limbs go slack. You see defeat in her many eyes.
This shouldn't be possible. What are you? What can you ever hope to be without me to define your shape? Please, don't do this to yourself.
The time for speech is over. You will make her see your truth. Wait, what? Wait, what? Okay, wait, hold on. Well, I was not expecting this. We're committed. She is gone. And you are truly alone. But there are worse things to be than alone. Your consciousness sits at the center of the long quiet. At the center of yourself with nothing left to distract you, you can finally feel its edges. The artificial constraints put in place by a lesser thing that could never hope to understand you, where the infinite folds into itself endlessly. The construct. It could only imprison you as long as you didn't notice it, and it has your full attention now. At the mere thought that it might break, it falls apart. And there you see it, a world free from death. Your new world, ever moving but never decaying, a world of uninterrupted experience. What things will you put in it now that it is yours? What beings will you carve into eternity to experience you? What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? What the heck? That's her voice. I don't stop barging in like that. What did I just drop? You made a world with no death. Good job. Hey. Hey, look, it's what we got. Yay. Return to main menu. Let's go back. God, yeah, well, what if we take her hand, though? You know, what if we go back and... God, I don't know. I've talked about that topic a lot in a lot of different games and everything, but to me, that sounds like an eternal... Like, it almost feels like practically like how we were eternally falling over and over and over and over and over, right? Let's offer her... Let's see what that does.
You offer me your hand as if you've proven me wrong, but I'm not wrong. I can't be wrong.
Oh.
You just haven't listened to me.
Whatever you're trying to do right now,
You don't have to do it alone.
What? Wait. What? What you are you?
All of them? I assume in the same way that you're all of you.
What? I thought you died whenever I looked in the
I
mirror.
don't think that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But
Does
we
it
can
just
worry about all that
continue-
later. Seems like you've been doing alright on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess it just takes you to the normal ending. No.
Too bad. We're going. Now. And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Interesting. Okay, so this I don't know if it's gonna be completely the same, right? It might be slightly different. Maybe she'll have different dialogue options, which I could see very well being the case. So if that is the case, then I'm gonna go back over here, and we will save right here. And next time we will pick this up again. I want to explore the Wraith route. I want to experience the moment of clarity. I don't recall that. And then we'll come back here again and we'll explore that. I just have a massive headache right now that is not going away, that I really can't continue. I'm sorry. I can't. It took medicine for it too, and it's not going away, and I feel like I'm not really getting to enjoy it too much, so we'll wait for now. And I also do want to explore, of course, if there's no blade. We'll figure that out later. Probably the next time we pick up this game might not be too terribly long of a stream, just because we'll have different things. So it probably also won't be till when I get back, so probably would be like a Tuesday stream or something, so we have all of that. But yeah, so anyways though, I'm gonna leave this here for now. And we'll pick this up again in a later stream. Apologize, kind of leaving off on a little bit of a cliffhanger. I don't know if you kind of noticed within stream as well that I kind of went down very quickly. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go look at your art real quick. Let me just put this into the main menu. I saved, right? Yeah. Also, I just want to say thank you, Jinx, for the help and everything with the guide to get to this ending. I do appreciate that. So thank you for that. But anyways, hold on. Let me look at the art piece real quick. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. I like the way you did her hair to the side, giving her a bangs like that and put it to the side there, so thank you. I appreciate that. Very cool. Very well done. If you want to go check it out, it's over on the Discord in the general art tab over there. Very, very cool. Thank you. Did good, Sarah. Thank you. It's very cool. Yeah, I can finally put away the navigating road chat for a bit. Thank you. I do appreciate the help there. I do. I feel better, of course, knowing for sure that we're gonna get to an ending instead of being like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Especially with something that takes a long time to literally having to go to the end of it. So, yeah. But anyways. that is going to be it for now. Once again, I'll have a schedule about when I'll be back on by Friday's stream, so don't worry. And of course, if you don't see it then or don't see Friday's stream, just keep an eye up on YouTube. I'll have it scheduled there. I think I'll be back on a Tuesday. I don't know. That's why I said I'll do Slay the Princess, but I don't actually know if I'll be back on a Tuesday or if I won't be back till a Wednesday. But anyways, after Friday's stream, we'll be picking up Slay the Princess, and most likely that will be our final stream for the game. So it might be a shorter stream than usual. I just want to do a little bit of exploration, and then we'll pick up from that ending again. Like I said, I can't continue. I tried pushing a little bit, and I was like, no, I feel like I can't give good reactions or anything to this stuff. So yeah, but anyway, so Friday we'll be picking up a different game, a brand new game, and potentially trying something new that we haven't done on this channel. I kind of give it a shot, see how it works and everything. So we'll see. That'll be on Friday. Anyways, thank you to Sarah for being here. Thank you to Paradorth and Jinx. Thank you to Cyber. Thank you to Charlotte. Thank you, Fox Knight. Thank you to Soup. Thank you to Anzan. And that's as far back there as I could see. Also, thank you to Dazi. And thank you to Aris as well. Thank you. Thank you to those that are previously here beforehand. Thank you to any lurkers. Thank you to my mods as well. Thank you. Also, thank you to those that help support the channel. If you want to help support the channel, of course, there are ways through YouTube by super chats or being a part of the membership for Culture Roach, which you guys get extra stuff. Some funny videos for you guys too, if you guys want to go ahead and join over there. Of course, that's another way to help support the channel. If you are a part of the Believer Believers tiers, there is a poll up over on the community tab to what game we'll be playing later on in December, which is going to be soon, which I believe is the 21st. It should be the 21st. My dog is snoring behind me. But yeah, so that is there. If you want to help support the channel, always appreciated. Also, down in the description, there is a link, the very first link there for their Streamlabs, of course, the more anonymous way. I will see it on my site though, and always appreciate it that way as well. But also thank you to those that are part of the Tier 3 membership or Believist being... I forgot to open it. There you go. Thank you, EH, Alex Hughes, Thanos Master, and Nathan Citron. Thank you guys so very much for your help and support. Thank you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!